Good morning. Okay, ready for practice this morning. So sitting nice and tall, open up your chest. Oh, my shoulders are sloping. Make sure everything's nice in line. And then connect to your back to your reason for practice. That's our motivation. It keeps us going. It's our perseverance. Bring enthusiasm into this by bringing your palms together. Lock it into your heart. Drop your chin. And let's take a deep bow to ourselves this morning. Well done. Take a deep bow to each other. And take a deep bow to the Living Yoga Method. I bow to you all this morning, yogis. Namaste. Okay, so 6 keys to the Living Yoga Method. In English first, we need enthusiasm, perseverance, discernment, faith, courage, and inspiring company. And then in Sanskrit, it's Virya, Tatiksha, Viveka, Shraddha, Parikrama, and Sangha. Well done. Okay, so I just wanted to quickly, before we go into double breathing, is just explain plant medicine and how that works with your yoga practice. And we can begin by just talking about the chakras. So the chakra points that run up your spine, so they actually don't run along the front of your body, they go up your spine. At the moment, we're trying to work with the root chakra, and chakra is basically means wheel, and it's a wheel of energy. And so for a really good subtle body, so your energies in your body, to have them nicely aligned, which means that the energies in those areas is circulating at a good, it's not out of control, it's not too slow, everything is running smoothly like the cogs in a wheel. So what we're doing, the idea is, so you've got the Living Yoga Method as a practice, and then using plant medicine and the wheel of the year, so at the moment, summer, you're out, your leaves are stretched out wide, you've taken yourself to the edges of summer, and then like the plants, your fingers, you're starting to brown as you come into the body and go down to your roots in order to nourish your roots so that you can begin again that spiral of life. So when you prepare, so in tandem with this, we've got nettles that we're working with at the moment. And the reason that nettles is chosen for September, October, is because nettles is a really nourishing herb. It grows in places where there's disturbed earth. It's really good at healing. And it's got this feeling of coming down. It's coming down into your root chakra. The other thing is plants actually vibrate because they're a living organism. So they vibrate at a certain vibration. And so when you drink nettles, it will come down into your root chakra and it will vibrate and bring everything into alignment. So that's the idea, so that you go through the wheel of the year with your yoga practice, matching where we're at in order to be able to cycle through life like a dream. Okay, so breath work. The other thing is breath work. You are fine-tuning the nervous system, which means that you are going to become very sensitive and in tune with your outside world because you are reflecting the inside. So it's like a mirror. Whatever's going on inside your body, you're reflecting that outside. Because you are actually toning the nervous system with your breath, you are then going to be polishing that mirror inside your body, which means that you are more intuitive. You might notice things that other people don't notice, even about themselves. You will just feel those things coming up. So you are becoming very intuitive, sensitive. You're like an antennae, but you need to make sure you're grounded and rooted using plant medicine and the practice of grounding down into the earth. Okay, so double breathing. We've got the full 30 breaths. Take it nice and steady then this morning. So tune your nervous system to however you feel. So if you want to make it light, make it light. If you want to go deep. Whatever works for you this morning. Maybe first round, go lightly. Second, deeper. Third, deep. Okay. When you're ready, starting with 10 breaths into our belly this morning, away we go. So breathe together. Tune your system. Two more. One more. Okay, now belly to chest. One more. Okay, 10 up into the chest. Final 5. Two more. Well done. Final one. From here, let's take a deep breath in together. So feel life come into the lungs. Just imagine the lungs opening up, the rib cage spreading in order to make room, and then hold that air, that oxygen, that vayu. Keep hold of it just for a moment, and then bring yourself home with an ah breath. Let go into that feeling. Welcome back. Dynamic stillness. This is where you start to open up and tune your nervous system. Just remain steady in that energy. You're trying to build that stress resilience by not breathing, and then you're dropping below the noise of your mind. You are not your body. You are not your mind. Ground yourself down into the floor. Keep opening up your system, but make sure you stay rooted so that you can weather any storm. Totally in tune, intuitive with nature and this world. Taking it out to 145. If you need to breathe, remember your breath, your journey. Okay, that's 145. Deep breath in. Contain it again, hold it, keep it steady. Count of 12. And then when you're ready, breathe it back out with an ah breath. Let go. Drop the shoulders down. Sink down into the floor. Make this a whole body experience. Be with that energy. You're rooting down into that root chakra, the Muladhara. The color of this chakra is actually red. And it represents strength and stability. So after summer, you're bringing yourself back down, easing yourself back into the energies that are happening in the planet are also happening in your body. So it's a complete system. Okay. Second round. So for our second round, I want you to bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. Feel the oxygen, that prana, life force coming in on the inhale, and then notice it on the exhale out of the mouth. But just keep bringing that awareness back to the tip of your nose as the air comes through. Keep it nice and steady. When you're ready, bringing yourself down into the belly. Breathe together, away we go. Two more. Final one. Okay, now belly to chest. One more here. Okay, now 10 up into the chest. Last one. Take a deep breath in. Fill the lungs, expand out, keep it steady. Open yourself up. And then when you're ready, breathe it out slowly. Exhale, follow the breath. Root down. This is where our energies are headed as we follow earth pace. We're following the earth's natural rhythms because they are in tune and in line with your own rhythms. Like how a woman's menstrual cycle is tied into the moon. You are one with everything. So by adding in a morning practice with plant medicine, if you want to follow that, you're giving yourself that whole support system. So soften the brain, relax your body down into the earth, feel that sense of grounding into yourself. We're working with the energies of your chakra system. If you need to breathe at any time, you know that's an option for you. But if you haven't breathed, that's 2 minutes. So breathe in now. Deep breath right from the bottom of your belly. Take it all the way to the top and then hold it in for 12 seconds. By breathing deeply down into your lungs, you're allowing for that gas exchange to happen properly. We're not just breathing at the top of our lungs, we're not breathing quickly. We're breathing consciously and slowly, which is giving you 70% more oxygen in your system, which in turn will give you more energy. You'll go from acid to alkaline. Okay, if you haven't breathed, let it go. So stay conscious in your practice. We're not zoning out, we're not fighting the feeling, we are just facing whatever tensions are showing up in our body. Just be with them. Just be aware. Okay, our third and final round, let's take it nice and deep, nice and slow, starting with 10 breaths into your belly this morning. Away we go. One more here. Now take it from your belly to your chest. One more. Okay, 10 final breaths into your chest. Easy does it. Two more. Final one. Inhale slowly, deeply, bring it up to the top. Keep it steady, hold it in. And then gift it back to the body with an R breath out. Bring yourself down into your true nature. Connected to life through our breath exchange. You are following the plants, the rhythm of the earth, the rhythm of your body. It's a pulse of your heart, a pulse in our movement. Feel into that natural vibration you're creating in your system. We're realigning the chakras, working with Muladhara, found at your pelvic floor. Listen to your subtle body. Listen with the feeling. We're just passing 2 minutes. Just take it out to 2 minutes 10 this morning. If you can nudge it out, do so. If you've already breathed, just relax in the after poise. Okay, taking a deep breath in now. Breathe in that life, that connection. Hold it in your lungs. It's a gift to be able to breathe, to be able to live. So just honor that breath by holding onto it and then releasing it and handing it back to nature. Great work. Okay, yogis, our double breathing is now complete. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, your toes, bring yourself back up to a seated position. And then just check in with me. Okay, I'm just finding the wood block. So that's our rhythm, which is why we practice the rhythm in the Living Yoga method. And as I say, if you want to practice with plant medicine, you can use nettles from the garden. And the thing about nettles is they're so nourishing. They're full of vitamins and minerals, and they are healing. They go to the parts of you that need healing, even on a subtle level as well as on your biology. I'll send out a PDF with the power of nettles, but you can also work with a herb called burdock. You do the same, you just put it in a tea, or linden. And what happens is they are vibrating on a certain frequency, and they will go into your body when you drink them and realign you with that frequency. Okay, so when you're ready, bring yourself up onto the mat, and then let's connect to that pulse, that rhythm of LYM. Okay. So yoga isn't just stretching or the point of just stretching. It is to bring everything into balance so that you stay healthy and you don't suffer from disease in the body. So standing nice and tall then this morning, remembering our practice. We're going to go through quite a few balances today. So inhale, deep Ujjayi breath in, take it to the top of your head. And then as you exhale, you want to be rooting it down. Follow that energy right down to your feet. One more breath. Connect to that rhythm. It's nice and slow. Exhale, sinking down. So this time, if you want to go into your postures, bring yourself up into Flying Mountain, interlace the fingers, push the palms away, and then breathe it out as you bend down. So come in nice and slowly. If you haven't practiced for a while, your body's just going to need a little warming up, but that's fine. Every time you practice, you're meeting your body as it is. One more pulse. You don't come to yoga already flexible. It's actually an offshoot, a benefit that happens. So look up at the palms as you practice. Exhale, come down into your forward bend. It's not a requirement to be really flexible. Inhaling, Bend through the knees. It's that continuous movement of energy around the body so that everything is circulating. Nothing is stagnating. You're creating movement and flow. And you're using your breath. So inhaling, really try and follow your breath. You've been practicing a long time now. So you should be following your breath first rather than the body. The body comes second, following the breath. Feel the lengthening of the hamstrings. Any tightening, just work with it. Use your breath to breathe into any areas that you might feel a bit stiff or awkward. It's okay. All right, just think about how your body feels. Exhale, let the head hang nice and loose. Ready for our first balance. So come down, come up onto the toes, squeeze the thighs, steady yourself, fix the gaze, and then bring your hands up into Anjali. Inhaling, drop the shoulders down, open up the chest, expand the ribs, look forward. And then exhale, you want to ground down into the balls of the feet, sucking the thighs together, drawing the length up the spine as you breathe in. Conscious of what you're doing, exhaling. Okay, ready for interlace fingers above our head? So interlace the fingers, bring your arms up above the head. And then from here, you're keeping your balance and then you're pulsing for 2. So exhale, bring your hands, your palms down, and then inhale, reaching up. Hold it steady. Exhaling, sinking down. This will be our last one. So inhaling, reaching up. You're going to come into a forward bend. So come into the forward bend. Slowly drop the head. Breathe in, come up into flying mountain. Okay, straight from here, we're going to come into a tree. So exhale, drop a bend in the knees. Right leg. So bring that right leg up, plug it into your thigh. Push the knee out, and then bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. You want to draw the energy again up from the balls of your feet right to the top of the head, and then send that energy back down. So concentrate on balancing, staring at a point, and breathing. Keep flowing with that energy. We're not allowing anything to stagnate in the body or in the mind. That's when you get problems in your body or your mind, when things get stuck. They need to actually go through. You need to be able to eliminate, digest. When things get stuck, that's where you actually start to suffer. In tight hips. Okay, last one, breathe in. Well done. Breathe out. And our next inhale, don't judge your practice if you've wobbled. Come up into flying mountain, palms together. We just keep going. Exhaling, drop a bend in the knees. It's perseverance. Okay, bring that left foot up, lock it in. Open up the chest, then bring your hands into Anjali. Using your core strength to hold you steady, that standing leg nice and strong. So the Muladhara chakra, you know when it's strong because you feel confident, you feel sure of yourself. When it's weak, you might feel fearful, scared, worried. A few more pulses here. Work through any wobbles. Okay, this time on the inhale, we're going to come up. We're going to go straight into flying, okay? So exhale, drop a bend in the knees. Then inhale, you're going to step back with the right foot. So flying warrior, Virabhadrasana 2. Open the chest nice and wide. And then hinge at your hips. Come in slow, lifting that back leg, looking forward, and then pulsing off. The warriors are great for building stability, grounding down, make sure you're strong. As you come down for the last one, lift that back leg. Inhaling, bring your hands up above your head. Take it nice and slow. Exhale, drop a bend in the knees. Gonna step back with that left leg. Strong, sure. Gonna lift that back leg. Feel into the posture. Come down. And then pulse off. You can go as, make the pulse as small. Feel brave. Okay, last one. Bring strength into that standing leg as you come down. Great work. Inhaling, bring your hands up. Exhaling, stand to the side of your mat. Okay, inhale, circle the hands onto the hips. Exhaling, step your feet hip width apart, drop a bend in the knees. Right hand down, and then inhaling, lifting that right hand up, reach up out of the ribs. Okay, ready for the half moon. Come over, push that hip out as you come over. So inhale, connect to the pulse, reach up. Hold yourself steady, ground down through your feet. Make sure your hips are square as you come over. A few more pulses. So exhale, the Chandra Kriya, the moon flow. Well done. Can you push it that little bit further on our last one? Bring it to its edge. Really reach up and over. Going to get ready to windmill to the other side. So inhale, swap the legs, drop the knees. And then inhale, bring your hand up. Right hand on your hip. Ready for the other side. So reach up and over. So you create that space in your ribs as you come over. And then exhale, soften off. So how does that feel? Reach up out of the ribs, strong legs, hips square. Can you go a little deeper? Freeing up the rib area. Well done. Inhaling. Bring your hand back down onto your hips. Drop a bend in the knees. Ready for our back bend, so I'll turn this way. Okay, so hands on the back of your hips. Inhaling, opening up the chest nice and wide. Dip the hips forward, and then you're going to tip back, come into a back bend. So ease yourself in. Try and connect to your breath. So see if you can use your Ujjayi breath on the exhale to sink down into a back bend. Nudging that little bit further with each bend. So this is helping to improve your back. Last one. Inhaling, coming up to center. So next one is Praparisa Padottanasana. Exhale, bring your 2 fingers down, grab hold of your big toes, let the head hang loose. And then from here, you're bending at the knees, keeping your shoulders square, nice and wide. And then exhale, using your toes as leverage to bring yourself into the bend. So feel that juicy stretch in your lower back. Pull yourself in. Take it to its edge, Purna. Great work. So you might feel tomorrow, if you haven't practiced yoga for a while, that you're a little bit achy again. But that's good. Okay, last pulse here. Pull yourself in, let the hands go, get ready to come up into interlace fingers behind the back. So come up, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulders, ready to dive again as we come back down into a forward bend. Breathe in, open the chest, make it slow. Slight micro bend in the knee, exhale, diving back down. Can you let your head hang loose? Squeeze the palms together. Keep breathing. Feel that flow of energy in your body. Remember, it's connected to nature. You are part of nature. Last one. Great work. Okay, we're going to honor the sun. So breathe in, come up into Flying Mountain. Our sun salutation this morning. Exhale, come into a forward bend. Right foot back into a lunge. Open that front chest. Downward dog. Both feet together. Remember, you're trying to lengthen that spine. And then you're going to bring yourself into a plank. Strong arms, root down. Then you're going to root your knees down. So soften your knees into the ground. Bring your chest and your chin, elbows in, and then pushing up through the palms. Come up through the front body, open the chest, curl the toes, come back into our down dog. Flowing, 6-6 rhythm, right foot forward. Both feet together. And then breathing in, come up into Flying Mountain. Ready for the other side. Exhale. So the postures are creating energy. Step back with your left foot. The sun is opening up that fire element. Come back into downward dog. And then we're going to calm it down with a forward bend. Then we've got knees, chest, chin to the floor. Elbows in, point the toes. Come up into your cobra. Back into downward dog. Left foot forward into a lunge. Bring both feet together. Well done. Spinal extension. So don't come the whole way up. Sorry, I should have pre-warned you. Look forward, straight back. Let's step back into downward dog. I'm going to bring you into swan. So right knee to right thumb. Open up the front body. As you sink down on the exhale, point that back knee, foot. Lengthen that leg. Bring yourself down into swan. Let's go the whole way in now. So breathe in. If you want to sink down into that hip, just push that front knee down, point back through the toe. But just bring conscious awareness into this posture, how your body is feeling. Know thy body. You're coming out of your head into the body and experiencing what is actually happening. You're not unconscious. So just loosen that hip up. Your body will thank you for it. Let everything go. Okay, last one. Ready to slide hands to either side. So exhale, slide your hands down either side of the head. You're going to push yourself up into flying swan. Come back into down dog. Okay, from here, we're going to come down into dog tilt. So drop your knees, drop your belly, lift your head, look up. And then we're going to do cat. So round the back, look up at the navel. And then you're going to dip your hips forward. So point the toes, dip the hips forward and come into cobra. And then just a few pulses here. So exhaling, you're grounding the full body down into the earth. And then you're breathing in from the tips of your toe. You're sending that energy up to the top of your head. A few pulses here. So exhale, sinking down. Connect the body to the earth, grounding. Whilst we move the spine, creating lubrication, making sure it stays supple for the future. And breathe. So spread the fingers so you've got a nice strong foundation. Point your toes so your body is included, your legs are included in the posture. 2 more pulses. Really good work. Okay, last one. Okay, we're going to come into down dog. So curl the toes, come back into downward dog. And then we're going to do swan on the other side. So it's left knee to left thumb, left knee to left thumb. Open up the chest, don't sink down yet. You want to ease yourself in. Then on the exhale, sink down into that front knee. Let's go the whole way. Let's come down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Let gravity sink you into the mat. Ground down your thighs if you can. Ground down that front knee. We're stimulating the Muladhara chakra, which is located in the pelvic floor. So breathe into that area. Remember, these practices are aligning your energies in tandem with the cycle of the earth, our planet, few more pulses. Okay, last one. Breathe in. Get ready to slide your hands as you breathe out. Keeping with the rhythm. Inhaling, draw the energy up the body. Well done. Curl that back toe, come back into downward dog. From here, we're going to come into heroes. So both knees together. So bring both knees forward. Make a space between the feet so that when you exhale, you can sit back down. Use a cushion if you need to, it's fine. Inhaling, draw the energy up the spine. And then exhaling, sink down. Now you can just stay there and breathe, okay? So if you're just going to stay here and breathe, breathe up the spine, sit nice and tall, drop the shoulders. And then exhale, sink back down. Just notice how the tops of your feet feel. It might feel a bit of tension, but then if you do, just breathe into that tension. Maybe you feel the tension in your knees. Maybe you don't feel any tension here. So as you breathe in, you might want to drop back. So you want to, on the exhale, come down to your edge, come down onto your elbows, go down as far as you want. And then inhale. building new legs as we go. Movement is just so important to your future health, your future body. And I just think this is a great way to ensure that you stay supple. Okay, this time, inhale, push yourself up to center. Keep going. Bring your feet, cross them over, roll back into a cross-legged. Okay, we're going to come into a twist here. So inhaling, bring your hands up above your head. Let's go right hand behind your back. So exhale, bring your right hand behind your back, left hand onto your knee, look over your shoulder. Inhaling, draw that energy up, look forward. So exhaling, twisting, bring that energy round. So with each twist, maybe nudge that little bit further, okay? So exhale, use your back hand to steady yourself, make sure your spine's straight, ground down into the floor. Inhale, look forward. Draw that energy up from your Muladhara chakra. Imagine the pelvic floor, drawing that root up. Exhale, letting it go and sending it back down there. Okay, so one more pulse. Exhale, over that right shoulder. Get ready to bring your hands back above your head. So breathe in, bring your hands up above your head. Exhale, turn to the left. Bring the left hand behind the back, right hand on the knee. Look over the shoulder. Breathe in, look forward. Every time we do this, I do imagine it's like you're actually taking your car to have a service. Changing the oil. Making sure the brakes work. Creating new boundaries in the body, in your mind. As you come into autumn, that's what it's all about. Grounding, boundaries, nourishment, balance. They're all yummy practices you can do. Okay, last one. So exhale, look over that shoulder. Okay, we're going to inhale, come to center. We're going to come up onto our knees. So exhale, come up onto your knees. Inhale, bring your hands behind your back for fish. As you breathe in, you're opening up your chest, you're lifting the head, you're looking up. You can stay there, or you can use your breath to ease yourself in and drop your head down. So inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, sinking down. One more pulse in fish. Keep following your breath. Breathe out. So much harder to follow the Ujjayi breath in fish. Okay, we're going to push yourself up to center as you breathe in, and you're going to interlace the fingers. Exhale. So your breath follows. Bring your forehead to the mat. Your body movement. So as you're inhaling, you're opening the body up. And then as you exhale, you're closing the body down. So if ever you lose your breath, we'll do one more. Breathe in. I'm not sure whether you should be breathing in or out. On a forward bend, you're breathing out. Okay, well done. You're going to inhale, bring your hands up above your head, bring the palms together. Bring it down to the center for yourself, and then lock it into your heart. Inhale, draw the energy up from your root chakra. Okay, now we're going to let it go with an R breath out. As you do, drop the shoulders, drop your chin, come inside for a moment. Allow the breath to return to normal. So you're trying to feel the energies of your subtle body, the flow. So when you're ready, take your body, lay it down on the mat, and give it an opportunity to rest. So rest the body, ground down with your palms, with your whole body. Just notice every part of your body that's actually touching the floor, and you're grounding down into that space. So with relaxation comes a certain type of vibration. So when we do the double breathing, we're going to do 5 breaths, but we make it really light. So it's not overpowering, because we want to relax the body. We don't want to fire it up too much. We want to come into the system. So we're going to take 5 double breaths, but we're going to make them so light. Belly to chest. So when you're ready, 5 double breaths. Let's breathe together. One more. Now take an Ujjayi breath. Calming the nervous system down as we do. Take it all the way to the top. And now hold that oxygen in your system just for a moment. And then with an R breath out, release it, let go. Allow yourself just to let go and be with yourself for a few minutes in meditation. We're going to take your mind on a journey around the body. So bring your attention to your toes. Don't let it wander. Then bring it to the soles of your feet. Be fully present. Tops of feet, ankles, calves, shins, knees, thighs, buttocks, hips, lower abdomen, lower back, upper abdomen, middle back, chest, shoulder blades. Bring your attention into your fingers now. Then the backs of your hands, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, neck, chin, jaw, lips, nose, cheeks, ears, eyes, temple, forehead, back of head, and to the top of your head. Take a really light, soft Ujjayi breath. So breathe in. Notice the oxygen come through your nose. Hold it in just for a few seconds. Keep it steady. And then for a final time, let it go with an R breath out. So breathe it out, sink down into the floor, into the mat. Try and release any tension. We've digested, we've moved, we've created energy in your system, and you're allowing it, you're clearing the passages, and now you just want to relax. So just be here just for one moment. So just resting there, yogis, just some final tips on how to support your system as we journey through the wheel of the year. The yoga practice is becoming more balancing, less energetic, more rooting down. And you just need to add in, if you want to, nettles. 30 days, drink it every morning if you can. Do an overnight infusion. Sleep with a face mask. And where you still can, walk on the earth barefoot. Well done, yogis. Shavasana is now complete. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, your toes, come back up to a seated position. Open the chest, sit nice and tall. You want to be feeling like you're drawing that energy in, because we're going to walk into our day now. Breathing together, 2 breaths. Ujjayi breath in, and let it go with an R breath. Inhaling and release. This time, inhale, arms out to the side, seal in that energy, that practice you've done. Keep it sacred to you. Bring your hands down the center as you breathe out, and then bring it into your heart. Then drop your chin and take a bow and honor, be grateful for your life, your practice. Take a bow to each other and take a bow to the Living Yoga Method. Thank you so much for practice. Namaste. Thank you, and I either see you on Monday if you're doing 6:30, or I will see you next week. Bye-bye.